Got cheated on 13 years ago. Stayed for the kids. Now I'm ready to bounce. Am I the AH? My wife and I have been married for 25 years. We have 4 kids together. About 13 years ago, I came home unexpectedly during the day to find one of her male co-workers walking out. I confronted my wife and she confessed that they had been having an emotional affair. She admitted they had kissed and had feelings for each other. My gut reaction was to leave then and there and file for divorce. Here's the kicker, my kids were 2, 4, and 7 at the time. I could not be the AH who left 4 kids under 8. She begged me to stay and work it out. Full disclosure, I worked midnights at the time and was not the most attentive husband. This factored in my decision to give her another chance on top of not wanting to leave the kids. Part of me died that day. It was the worst act of betrayal I could possibly imagine. One night I was up late watching TV and got on our shared iPad. When I opened it, there was a tab open with an email address I didn't recognize. Turns out my wife made that email so she could communicate with her coworker without me seeing it on her phone. I confronted her again, and I still didn't leave. About 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with PTSD for stuff I've had to deal with in my first responder job over the years. I also realized that this stuff was bubbling back to the surface. I came clean with my wife and explained that I have to move on. She was not happy. She does have bipolar disorder with major depression. Over the next 3 years since, there have been discussions over and over about it. She has also been threatening unaliving. That brings me here now. In the last 2 days, I finally put my foot down and said we are telling the kids that we are separating and will be divorced. She refuses to tell them that it's a mutual decision. I refuse to tell them what their mom did to me. I made her promise she had no intentions of harming herself. When she came home, she made sure I knew that she left with all her meds and that she had a plan. I am furious. I feel super manipulated. I am honestly at a loss with what to do next. She refuses any kind of treatment and I can't handle it anymore. Am I the AH for leaving her now to try and find sanity for myself, regardless of how it impacts her? Tell me what you think in the comments below.